From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
This morning, recall efforts heat up in the East Bay. The reason? Concerns over crime. And residents say they don't have time to wait for an election.
Mostly it makes me angry. And it makes me like, this has got to change. Small business owners are fed up. We're going to shut our doors and get the hell out of town.
In San Francisco, Mayor London Breed pushes to ease restrictions on police in the hopes it'll help address her city's challenges with crime. Plus,
the table is set and awards ready to be handed out. I'm Danya Backus in Beverly Hills, where final preparations are underway for this year's Golden Globe Award.
Good morning, and thanks for starting your day with us. Today is Sunday, January 7th. I'm Max Darrow. There are multiple recall efforts underway in the East Bay right now as concerns over crime grow. The recall effort against Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao took a step forward on Saturday. The group leading the effort officially mailed the paperwork to get the process started. This could soon clear the way for a signature gathering campaign. We've reached out to the mayor's office several times for a statement, but have not heard back. Her supporters say she should be given more time to turn things around. Meanwhile, backers of the effort to oust Alameda County District Attorney Pamela Price are already in the signature gathering phase, and they say they are confident they will be able to gather enough signatures by the March deadline. So the recall process, it is a timely one. But some local residents and business owners say they want action now. And that includes the owners of the popular La Farine Bakery in Oakland. That bakery, along with several other neighbors, recently became some of the latest crime victims in Oakland. The owners tell our Da Lin that if something is not done, they will join some of the other businesses in the city that have closed their doors for good.
The bakery is waiting for contractors to replace this broken door and a broken window right there. Business owners say burglars also broke into a meat market and a print shop on the same block. Broken glass covered the lobby floor at La Farine Boulangerie Patisserie on Fruitvale Avenue in the Diamond District. Owner Jeff Dodge says burglars broke in on Friday morning around 3 a.m.
Mostly it makes me angry. And it makes me like, this has got to change.
He says burglars ransacked the bakery and took off with a safe with cash inside. Between the damage and the safe, Jeff says he lost about $10,000.
I'm a reluctant participant. I don't like being in front of a camera.
But he's fed up, and he worries more stores will shut down.
It's been a nightmare for small business owners in Oakland. So people are avoiding our neighborhoods. They don't feel safe coming to our neighborhoods. My workers don't feel safe sometimes coming to work. Yeah. It's like, how are we going to sustain a business without customers and without workers?
On the same morning, just a few doors down, burglars also broke into Wayland's Meat Market and Copy USA. A manager at the meat market says it was the second burglary in less than a year. The councilwoman for the area says around the same time, burglars also broke into two other businesses in the nearby Laurel District. Police are investigating if the 5 burglaries are connected.
They need to put some boots on the ground. We need to have people who are walking the streets and helping us police this whole situation. Because if it doesn't happen, small business owners are fed up. We're going to shut our doors and get the hell out of town.
What's devolved to on city council is infighting about what communities deserve resources, what council members are politically favored to get those resources.
Councilwoman Janani Ramachandran represents the area. She says she has not gotten enough votes from other council members to add resources to beef up security.
I am tired of both of other leaders, let's say, in the city saying, yes, we care, but we're not going to put our money where our mouth is.
La Farine has 3 bakeries in Oakland. Jeff says his Piedmont Avenue store was robbed about 6 months ago. So I asked Councilman Dan Kolb about the call to declare a state of emergency.
No, I don't support the National Guard. We have too many people here with guns. I don't want to have soldiers walking up and down our streets, hundreds of soldiers walking up and down our streets with their rifles and shotguns.
Councilman Kolb says instead he would like to request the FBI to send in agents to help investigate violent crimes. Councilwoman Robin Chandran says she was told Oakland would not qualify to get help from the National Guard, even if the city declares a state of emergency.
However, I do think it can send a signal to the public that we are acknowledging this is a crisis and doing everything in our power.
As city leaders debate over solutions, Jeff says the dream of a better Oakland is slipping away.
If people don't feel safe in our neighborhoods, they're not going to come in our door.
Oakland police say no one has been arrested in these burglaries. They did not release any suspect information.
That was Da Lin reporting there. Oakland police say overall burglary went up by about 23% in 2023 when compared to the year before. Commercial burglary went up by about 9%. Over to San Francisco now, where Mayor London Breed attended a campaign rally in Japantown promoting a list of local measures that will be on the ballot in the March primary. There are 3 in total. Breed says all of them will help the city address some of its biggest challenges, including crime, drug addiction, and the housing shortage. Starting off the list, Proposition E. This aims to loosen restrictions on the city's police department. It would do that first by allowing police officers to chase suspects after a crime occurs. It would also cut down on paperwork and allow the department to use more surveillance technology. Next up is Prop F. This would require residents who receive welfare from the city to undergo drug testing. Those who fail would need to seek treatment in order to keep getting benefits. And finally, Prop C is intended to make it easier to convert vacant office buildings into housing in the city's downtown area. It would do that by partially suspending a tax that developers say is getting in the way of such conversions.
Well, where'd you leave that heavy jacket? You're going to want it this morning. Temperatures out there getting close to the mid-30s. There's a bit of a breeze. We'll talk more about that breeze coming up in a second. But the important thing is we've got a frost advisory this morning, and tomorrow is going to be the same way. Goes until 7 o'clock in the morning both days. It includes the North Bay Valleys, Inland East Bay, and the Santa Clara Valley. The immediate bay has been left out of that. We're going to look ahead in the complete forecast in just a few minutes to the next chance of rain. It's getting here on Wednesday in the middle of the week. We'll see what that one might be bringing with it in just a few minutes. See you then.
Hollywood's award season kicks off tonight with the Golden Globes. Major film nominees include Barbie and Oppenheimer. On the TV side, Succession scored nearly twice as many nominations as any other show. Danya Bacchus gives us a behind-the-scenes peek at tonight's show that premieres right here on KPIX at 5.
Hollywood's Party of the Year has a new network, new voters, and new categories. The executive producers say they plan to deliver a reimagined show.
What we're trying to do is take something that has a really beautiful history to it, but also, kind of reinvent and move forward.
What will remain the same? The fun and glamour.
After a very crazy 2023, which found us on picket lines, this year we're going to be back on the red carpet at the Golden Globes.
Angelique Jackson is a senior entertainment writer for Variety.
It's always Hollywood's biggest party, but I think it'll be even more glitzy and glamorous and really fun.
Chef Nobu Matsuhisa and his team of 25 experienced chefs are preparing to serve some of the biggest names in Hollywood.
This is like a Golden Globe, the biggest event in Los Angeles.
He gave a sneak peek of the planned dinner menu, including salmon tartare, sashimi salad, and a signature dish, black cod miso. The Beverly Hilton's International Ballroom is where the Golden Globes will be held, and celebrities like Ryan Gosling, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Oprah Winfrey will be sitting at tables like this one, enjoying their gourmet meal and, of course, bottles of champagne. They'll also be treated to a $500,000 swag bag, the most expensive in award show history. The goodies include trips to some of the world's best hotels, bespoke sneakers, a session with a celebrity tattoo artist, and a rare watch.
I wouldn't mind one of those swag bags. All right. The 81st Annual Golden Globes airs today at 5 o'clock p.m. right here on KPIX and streaming on Paramount+. And if you still want to get your local news, of course, our regular 5 p.m. newscast will still be available. That will be streaming on CBS News Bay Area.